As predicted, after I went to sleep, Carti obviously had his birthday party wherein I told y'all, and anyone could have predicted this, so don't think that I'm like a crystal ball dude. But Carti previewed some new music with Uzi and Travis, different songs, so 2 new tracks. I guess this is the one that Swamp Izzo was going to preview on his radio station tonight at 9 p.m. So we're probably gonna get like the CDQ track. Then is he gonna play the entire song? Because technically that would be a full-on leak that might affect sales, even though we know that leaks sometimes don't really affect sales, because if the song's good, people are still gonna listen to it regardless and stream it up. But it could also drop at midnight after his 9 p.m. debut of the song. But during the party, birthday party, shout out Carti, turned like 27 or 28, I'm not entirely sure, because his ID says 1995, but then Google says 1996, so technically he'd be the same age as me and like multiplies my net worth, but still, it's all good. But let's check out the new songs. Let's do Travis first, even though, you know, the 1629, like, not even debut, like comeback, I guess, because we all thought that they weren't cool anymore. They're like off and on relationship. Carti should just leave Brandy, Iggy, and all the women alone. Him and Uzi should have a relationship or something like that. Live in like a mansion. They can do whatever it is, like ASAP Rocky, you know. But anyway, Travis Scott. Let's check it out. We'll start from the beginning though. All right, so it sounded like Future so far with the low voice, as predicted. Not by me, but like we all knew that was going to happen, because this is the new sound that he's rocking with for music or whatever project he drops. All right, here's Trav. It definitely sounds like a Trav beat. Trav definitely tried harder on this feature than anybody else. I guess because Carti gave him one of his most popular songs on Utopia. But lately, like, Trav ain't been trying too hard, at least on the Young Thug project, the Uzi project. Well, what else? What was the other one that he hopped on that was just like kind of mid? Trippie Redd. He didn't even give him like the full on mix. They didn't even get to engineer that. So you know how it is. It's fickle in the industry. They're trying for certain people and not for others. I'm like trying to figure out who is who. Like, was that all just Travis? Because on Fiend, he even came out and said, or even on Genius, it says Travis Scott was the one that said Fiend in the chorus, even though everyone thought at first, since Carti does like the whole high-pitched baby voice thing, that was him. But Trav, I guess, just like how Carti's changing up his voice, Trav's doing the same thing. All right, so it's hard to tell if obviously the song's gonna be good or at least decent because it's Trav and Carti. Like, those are two big hitters. But like the quality, it's someone recorded on their Nintendo 3DS. Basically, I can't hear anything except for the 808s. But anyway, next we got an Uzi collab. Now again, there was that whole ordeal where Carti kind of canceled the feature on Pink Tape because he didn't like his verse on there, because he was switching up the sound from high pitch, because I think they recorded their song for Pink Tape in like 2021 or 2022, and so Carti switched up his sound, so he doesn't want to like represent himself on a big platform like Uzi's with a different, like an old sound, essentially an old era. So let's see what it sounds like now. Maybe this is a more recent track. Definitely more faster pacing. Did I hear that? That be Molly Rock. This is Uzi, right? Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, that's definitely Uzi. So maybe they're going back and forth. He definitely, not even just because of the low voice, definitely sounds like Future, and the flow too, because I feel like Future and Uzi would definitely rap on this type of beat. I like this one better than the Trap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even just saying that because I'm more of a 1629 ganger, but yeah, come on. Objectively, this is just hard. It's loading. That's Carti, right? That transition though. But anyway, this kind of is sounding to me like old Uzi Carti type shit. Like even Uzi had a little like the old ad libs, even the same flow, like that voice. It's just great to see them finally come back. When's the last time they actually dropped a song together officially? I know they had Cartier, which was going to be on a whole lot of Red at one point for like V2, I want to say. So now this is 2023. I don't know when this was recorded. It sounds like pretty recent, at least from Carti's voice. So I'm just gonna label it as 2023. But I feel like if Uzi just takes a little bit of inspiration as to what Carti's doing on this like newer type sound, even though it's kind of again going throwback to their old sound, but just upgraded a bit, like he'll be back in the game for Love Is Rage 3 or whatever project he's gonna drop. And I don't think that Butter 16 is gonna drop anymore, or like he said he was coming this week or next week. Drake is dropping a single this week on Friday, or like tonight, I guess, with SZA, I want to say. And then Carti apparently is dropping tonight. We don't know if that's an official release or if that's just like a debut on Swamp Izzo's radio station. So I don't know if he's actually gonna drop Butter 16 anytime soon, or just like scrap the entire thing since it leaked. It could be like a 1629 situation where like the song's already out, so like people got them. He doesn't need to officially release it, especially with, you know, I don't know if it's even worth it at this point since people aren't too hyped up on it. But Love Is Rage 3, I think everybody's gonna get super down for. But yeah, song's fire. Carti definitely is bringing the hype for this project. I don't even know. Some people are saying like the Carti rollout is terrible on Twitter. I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but he still is like a god at rollouts. Maybe it's just because anything he does goes up on social media, like just super high engagement. But like, I don't know, this is way more exciting than most other artists, just because there's so much mystery. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know who he's collabing with. He's previewing this to get more information about what he's doing. You have to go to radio stations with Swamp Izzo, like very kind of exclusive type drops, whereas everyone else is kind of just posting on Instagram and then getting a bunch of blog pages to like spread the news, but all he does is give it to some outlet and then it spreads organically. So that's why I think that he's him at that. But yeah, again, this project sounding fire so far. Trav, Uzi, all I want now is get that Drake feature. Obviously I want to see Lone and Ken and potentially Homicide Gang on the project as well, but like he may not do that. If he wants to just hop on their project and give them a cosign, because technically speaking, you know, we've talked about it before, it doesn't really help his sales since all of their fans are already Carti fans. So like it's not bringing any extra exposure. Whereas if you get, you know, like Travis Scott, like he has a way bigger fan base technically than Carti. So that's going to bring more streams. Same thing with Drake. Uzi, I feel like their fan base is a little bit different now too. Uzi's more mainstream. We've already talked about that too. But oh my God. This album gonna be crazy. I'm telling you. I'm saying at least 150K plus.